Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Now, wow. Now, wow. I know. Now, wow. Now, wow. Now, wow. You know what? Let me first of all congratulate Andrew Jr. You know, we've got to say the truth. Joshua was not in his game. Joshua was not. That was not the Joshua that we've seen who fought Klitschko, Dillian White. You know, who fought Joseph Parker. That's not the same guy, man. That's not the same guy at all. So, if you're watching right now, click the like button, man. Might do some kind of live. Later I go break things up after I don't sleep. I don't know. You gotta be, man. So Joshua dropped and Ruiz Jr. that third round. If we not go wide. If we not go wide, he shouldn't have gone wide after he dropped Andrew Jr. He should have stay calm and let Ruiz Jr. come in inside, draw him inside, and then target him again. Guys like Ruiz Jr., they have. You look at the guy, you see he's a chubby guy. You know what I mean? That you see he's a chubby guy. Listen, that's not the Joshua. That's not the same that Joshua would know. No matter how water fanboys will try to spin shit or anything, that's not the same Joshua we've known. You know what I mean? So it's just surprising to see this because I know a lot of people are very upset right now, especially we who are the fans of the unified heavyweight king of the universe, man. But we don't have to be upset. This is just what was meant to happen. Fate brought us here. Joshua lost a mental edge because of what water did. You know what I mean? Because of what water did to Brazil, that's why Joshua kind of lost that mental edge. He lost it because he felt like he had to perform. Remember, he dropped Ruiz Jr. first and went wide on him. Joshua is not a windmill guy. He doesn't know how to fire a windmill style. He's a guy who is collective, knows how to, you know, select his punches and punch very accurate. But it is nice because now the $100 million Water was talking about is all gone out. And the reason why Water hasn't lost, I know the fans will call me and start bragging rubbish. The reason why he hasn't lost is because he has been picking his opponents. I don't think Deontay Wilder will ever want to step in against Andrew Jr. because that guy is a tailor made for Wilder. I mean, he would beat Wilder up so bad. So I have to say that Joshua let himself down because of the Wilder performance. That was just the issue. That was the origin of the problem. And it's not a bad thing for him to lose. Lennox Lewis got knocked out by Asim Rahman. Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas. Muhammad Ali lost as well. Even the Holyfield, all of them lost. The mental edge played a huge part, man. You know, and me as a Nigerian, I will continue to support the unified heavyweight king of the universe. For me, in my own eyes, he is still the unified heavyweight king of the universe because That fight he fought today is not. Is that AJ is not the same AJ I knew. That's not the AJ that controlled Joseph Parker on the Bay. We actually stated he should not try, and let pressure get to him. He should try to take his time. I love it, Japanese man. I love it, Japanese man. Congrats to Andrew Jr. He deserved everything, man. He deserved it. I mean, can you believe that? I mean, a lot of people were. Listen, I did not count Andrew Jr. out because I told you guys that this guy is very fast and his speed is scary. I remember Joshua did not get to study his fight. Studied Ruiz Jr. world because Ruiz Jr. just came in as a late replacement after Jermila fucked up. So all those things that happened, all were meant to happen. Joshua, I said it before, if he loses, that's when he will know who is his fans and who isn't. In my opinion, Joshua is still the best heavyweight right now by a mile. You're gonna see that when the other heavyweights really want to fight him. I'm not boasting, I'm just telling you right now because the occasion, the mental games that Deontay Wilder play with him got to his brain, got to his head, and that's the reason why Joshua lost. So there is no two ways about it, man. Congrats to Andrew Jr. Mexicans are very tough people, but I don't think Andrew Jr. can beat Efe Ajagba. I'm just telling you right now. Andrew Jr. has fast hands, but cannot be Efe Ajagba. So he has that title now, but in the UK, he's gonna have to go face Joshua to defend it. And Joshua is going to actually prepare well for him. And you will see a different Joshua in the UK. Those of you guys who are leaving rubbish comments, you are free to leave rubbish comments, man. Who cares? I mean, Joshua is still a guy I'm gonna support still. Is Ninja blood. So make all of now they do any as mona support not be saying when one team to come we go beef Ruiz Jr. now to say we know a lot of people can't. Joshua was in a no win-win situation. In a no win-win situation. If he had knocked Ruiz out, people would say a word as a fat blow. And Ruiz Jr. Ruiz Jr. did not beat Joshua. Joshua beat himself. Plus, Olabi say Upwater the king is coming to beat Ruiz. Nah, Water will not fight Ruiz. Water will never fight Ruiz. Ruiz will frustrate Water, but Water, if he fight Ruiz, he will keep it on the bay. Joshua did not lose to Ruiz. Joshua lost to himself. He beat himself already. You have to know that boxing is about mental game. It's not about how someone look, if he's physically endowed or someone, Joshua already had that fight in his hands. He could have just gone there, out jab Ruiz, go to distance and win the fight, finish. But because of the pressure on him, after that Water performance of the Brazil, that actually got to him. Robert McCracken keep telling him, hey, don't trade, box on your back foot, you know what I mean? That's what he was telling him. You go look at it. Joshua did not take his advice. Joshua did not take Rob McCracken's advice, and a lot of people were just counting Ruiz out. Like a lot. I mean, I did never go look at my pre-fight. My pre-fight video. I never counted Ruiz. I told you. I said Ruiz is a dangerous guy. He's a fast guy, but I don't think it can be Joshua. I even say that. And after seeing what I saw today, Ruiz Jr. did not beat Joshua. Joshua beat himself already mentally. And this makes the heavyweight division more exciting and more entertaining. What just happened to Joshua now has opened a new door. Joshua now has the chance to become two-time heavyweight world champion. So you think all those greats, Lennox Lewis, who are three-time heavyweight world champions, you think they became three-time or two-time heavyweight world champion because of just not losing? No, they lost, and then they came back. Joshua will be judged on how he comes back, not how he got beat by Ruiz, man. Because that, by the way, that ref should have stopped it, but because Joshua is a fighter, he was gonna continue to fight. Oh, in America, they tend to don't like fighters taking they don't like fighters taking punishment. In the UK, they would have the ref would have at least leave it. You know what I mean? But in America, it's different. For those of you who are unsubscribing, keep unsubscribing. I don't need any of you haters. You know what I mean? I got my Nigerian people over here, man, and the real Boston fans who support me on my channel. The unified heavyweight king of the whole universe, Joshua, is still undefeated in my opinion, because mentally he already got defeated before he stepped in the ring. You see him step in the ring. He didn't have the balls he only has in the UK. He didn't have the comfort that he has in the UK. He looked very sloppy. That's not a Joshua that has been learning and working on a jab. It's crazy. This time I'm not complaining. I'm not trying to bring excuses, but I'm just telling you guys that fight that I just saw was already won before Joshua got in the ring, because boxing game is 99% mental, 1% physical. You look at originally, you say, this guy, the fat blob, what can he do? Well, I have to say that Mexicans can fight. And by the way, another Nigerian lost today. Another Warime, aka the Godzilla. He got knocked out by Rodney Hernandez, the same guy Ever Jagba beat. He got knocked out in the first round, even I think 10 seconds in, I guess. Got dropped heavily. I'm gonna post the video on my status. You know what I mean? Like more than 1 minute with Rodney Hernandez. You that gave a Jagba hell in sparring and you couldn't even. I don't know. Is it the occasion I got to him in America? Because if you're not mentally strong in America, you just get fucked up. Listen carefully. Water fanboys are happy right now. You know why they're happy? Because they think that they have the last laugh. The thing is that Joshua is still gonna be a sellout regardless. Okay, Joshua is still gonna be a sellout, a pay-per-view star, and he's still going to come back and become a champion. And you all know this. You know Joshua is not gonna be one of those guys who just disappear. No, he's gonna come back, and he's gonna fight a better fight, and it's gonna beat Andrew Jr., and it's gonna beat Water, and it's gonna beat all those other guys. Do I think he should change trainers? No. Robert McCracken told him what to do. He instructed him, listen, don't trade too much. Don't trade, box. Joshua just wanted to impress so bad because of the knockout Deontay Wilder scored against them in Brazil. So you can see Ruiz Jr. don't have the power to even push Joshua, but you can see Joshua was just tagging around the ring. Ruiz don't have power to push Joshua. Ruiz Jr. is a fat bloke who he can punch, but he don't have power to push Joshua around. A Klitschko, who's been in the game for more than a decade, who's been a world champion more than a decade, wasn't able to push Joshua around. Took less of Ruiz Jr. Ruiz Jr. is a good fighter. Don't doubt me. He's a good fighter with great hand speed, but we know he cannot push Joshua around. But he did in that fight. I was just surprised. Like, I was at first when Joshua got dropped, I was like, "What the hell is this? What is Joshua doing? It's so sloppy." He fought like Deontay Wilder. The same way Deontay Wilder would fight. That's the same way Joshua fought. You know what I mean? So I think that Joshua will come back and will come back stronger. But he's got to get his mental game right, because if he does not get his mental game right, he will fail. I mean, this is the same thing that happened to Klitschko. But the thing is that Joshua hasn't even gotten the chance to become undisputed. Klitschko at least reigned for more than a decade. So Joshua should work on his mental game, because this loss was a mental hedge. He already lost to Ruiz Jr. You know what I mean? So that's just it, man. That's just it. So now it's good that this stuff happened, because now we'll get to know who is really a fan of Joshua and who isn't. I like the fact that there was no trash talk, because Joshua gave Ruiz Jr. all the respect in the world. Remember, he even gave his belt to Ruiz Jr. to get onto. And this rematch, if it happens, it's going to be huge in the UK, because it's going to happen. Rematch is going to happen, and Joshua will not come out of that rematch without winning that bout. I'm telling you the truth right now, and you'll see it. It's the mental hedge. The mental hedge is very important. Listen, Boston is not a joke. You've got to be mentally strong. Joshua, I don't think he's mentally strong, especially when in America. I think being in America made him mentally weak. Because he kind of started listening to what Wilder had to say, all those stuff. America have built on this hype. This is the same reason Matt Tyson lost. The same reason George Foreman lost. Although Muhammad Ali was a phenomenal boxer, but no one actually gave Ali a chance to beat George Foreman. But Ali did. Lost, or let me say a rematch. No. See, you're not Naja guy. If you Naja get a support water, I don't bad people like you. Like bastard guy. I don't want to delete you, but of course there's a rematch clause. You don't think so? A voluntary thing, Joshua will fight a guy who he volunteered to fight without a rematch clause. You know what? I like the fact that this happened. I like the fact this happened. I like it. Andres Jr. is a very, very good guy. I mean, he's a good human being. He has a very good heart. He's not a loud mouth. He doesn't talk a lot. So I respect the guy. He deserve it. Especially people. It deserve because people who underestimated this guy now understand that this guy is a dangerous guy. You look, I mean, this is the type of the guy you look at and you say, this is big guy. What can he do? But we the Boston fans already knew that Ruiz is a danger to any heavyweight because it's so fast and he's so slick. He's been fighting tall guys for a long damn time. Joshua had about 8 rings. Joshua had the chance to keep Ruiz on the bay with just a jab alone. Joshua could have done that, but he didn't. Even Rob McCracken, his trainer, told him, listen, keep Ruiz on the bay. Don't let him come on the inside. That's what he told him. But Joshua wanted to impress so bad. And this is a mistake you made. Joshua is still very young. Because you look at this guy. Yeah, you look at Joshua. I mean, he has not been pro like water for 11 years and then for nobody. At least Ruiz Jr. challenged him. Water keep cherry picking fighters he's beaten before. Hold people. You know what I mean? So now you're just seeing Andrew Jr. beat Anthony Joshua mentally already. I say mentally because Joshua is still the unified heavyweight king of rivers, in my opinion. Nobody can change that. That's just my opinion because Joshua did not get defeated. He got defeated mentally already by Deontay Wilder win against Tamir Brazil. That's the defeat. That was the reason why he got defeated. A lot of people are kind of slagging Eddie Hearn and slagging Matron Boston off. Were you afraid to slag Eddie Hearn and all those stuff? But you have to understand, Eddie Hearn is the reason why the Madison Square Garden was a sold out arena. Will Joshua want to fight America again? Joshua, I don't know, man. I think he would do so, but I think Joshua not fighting. Joshua is used to fighting in the UK, so he's used to being in the environment, etc. He's used to competing there, so it's different. It's a different vibe there. You know what I mean? This is very interesting. So we'll see how Joshua get back from this. I've got a lot of videos to do, but I have to actually sleep because I haven't slept. But for those of you guys who are doubting and happy jubilating, just remember, you're free to jubilate right now about another man losing. But remember, when he gets on the top, don't say, oh, I knew it. Nah, you didn't know anything. So this is going to create buzz for boxing. This is going to actually make things more interesting. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how it plays out, man. Let's see what's going on right now on Twitter. What people are saying. And as Lois, he said, I don't even know what to say right now. Well, you see, people are kind of confused. You see what people are saying? Tyson Fury even we know that Fury is deep down happy about this, man. We have a back and forth boat, and the Detroit changes stars through life. Just things happen, restore, recover, regroup, and come again. You know, Joshua has never docked anyone, so I'm proud of him. That's people are. Lennox Lewis is even surprised. He doesn't like Joshua, but he's just surprised. Like, how was that even possible? You know, how was that like? People are looking at this top page, and reaction afterwards was worrying for me. It seemed like the motivation had gone. Quite embarrassing performance. You look, this is where Joshua dropped Virginia. He fucked after he dropped it. He should have kept calm. He made the same mistake against Klitschko, you know, and survived it. You know, Americans will always laugh. That's what they do. Get exposed. It wasn't exposed. People don't really know what exposed means. Wow. Where this one, if no one knew who Joshua was in the US, people will actually get to know about him now. They will say, "You remember that guy, that fat blob beat?" And when Joshua destroys him in the rematch, the people will mellow down. Listen, I have to say that this is good. This is good publicity for Joshua. Believe me, this is good publicity for Joshua, because Like I've said before, Ruiz, did not defeat Joshua, man. So Web, this is what happens when you marinate boxing matches. The biggest fight that could be made in boxing, not that. If it happened, there will never be as special as it could have been. Yeah, it's the truth. True. I mean, it will be big anyway, but people. A lot of memes. Yes. People are still not giving Ruiz credit. I mean, give the guy credit. He beat Joshua. Like, give the guy credit. Ruiz deserves credit, in my opinion. Because Joshua gassed out. Something happened here. Something must have happened here. Another day loss is fight by knockout. I will show you. I will show you guys later. I mean, that guy Rodriguez just knocked him out within 10 seconds. That was that was that was a little bit somehow embarrassing to watch, but I can understand. Boxing is a very good sport, but it's good at Ruiz one. And people right now are still not gonna give Ruiz Jr. any credit. You know what I mean? Because it's like a fluke. But you're gonna see what happened when Joshua beat him. They were appreciating. Now people are appreciating Ruiz more. And now see Ruiz. Let's go to Ruiz profile. You see his profile rise even much more than he already did. You see. Let's go. So everything that happened right here, you see Ruiz profile now. You see, just went up from 50 something. It just went up. My God, it's interesting. But would this get Ruiz Jr. richer? That's another thing, because Joshua has a commercial power which can never be transferred. I mean, it will give him some profile, but you know, I mean, I like Ruiz Jr. Very humble dude. I was surprised by this. Strange. Anyway guys, I'll be right back later and I will do a video about this, man. It's good. So the rematch will be huge. We all know that already. Rematch will be huge. That's for sure. Thanks for joining me, guys. Let me go sleep. Right by then, man. Stay blessed. Congratulations to Ruiz Jr., who did a fantastic job in defeating the Unified Heavyweight King of the Universe. But there's still one round left to go. So let's see what happens, man. But Ruiz Jr. know that if he want to make the most money, he'll be fighting Joshua next, and then I don't know who else will fight after that. But Ruiz Jr. loses to Jack or other guys. But we'll see what happens, man. Stay blessed. Congratulations to Ruiz again. The Unified Heavyweight King of the Universe, and that Joshua will be back and will be on top again. And will beat Ruiz Jr. Stay blessed, guys.